had presented me with something from the assembly and the borough. We have the mayor here. We have a lot of people that love my dad. I've supported my father for, well, kind of like him. Supported my father for a long time. We have Councilman at Large Joe. We have Will Fahari, Third Ward Council. Thos Shipley is going to sing us some songs, right, Thos?
Yes, ma'am.
And a whole bunch of people that, like I said, love and care and have supported our business for a long time. There's a lot of people that aren't here, but the ones that are here are the ones that have always been here. You know, they, from their first haircuts, we got generations of Hokies over there. You know, like from their first haircuts in the town, you know, and I don't know what else to say, but, you know, my dad gave me a foundation in this town. You know, I haven't been here for 60 years because I'm nowhere near that age. I'm 29. You know, but you know, a foundation in this town. Like we both love this town. You know, and you know, I think Carl's gonna take it from here. My dad just told me to shut up. So here.
That's because he wants to talk.
Welcome, everybody. First of all, I haven't seen this many people in stores since Joe's poker games.
They were church services.
It was Sunday church services,
Yes.
That's right. Dear God, please give me a royal flush. But to stand here today with Joe for 60 years, I could stand here for the next day and a half and tell you stories, and they're all good stories. I don't think there's a man in this borough that has the heart and soul of Roosevelt Park with him. He sat in that chair, and on a good day, he would sit outside and he would watch. We're being rated. But
Get Ryan walking in. That's like Carl walking in. I'm sorry. Like when he was his age.
Joe started out on the corner over there with Sal, and then from there he went across the street. He came over here, it was a fire, he went around the corner, he came back, and this is where he's been. The nights that I had the opportunity to walk the beat for many years, and on a cold, rainy night, Joe would call you in, and he would give you the key to the store. So I used to sit in the chair and watch Chester Street when it was cold, rainy night until I got warmed up and I would go back outside. 2 hours. But nobody has the heart and soul of Roosevelt Park than Joe here. There's a lot of sayings, but one of the ones that I will always keep with me for a very long time is that one day I was walking the beat and Joe goes, "Give me 10 bucks." What? Just give me 10 bucks. We got 10 bucks. Our horse is still running.
We had to go home and get the money.
That's a saying that I will have forever. Our horse is still running, and he's still running, and that's a good thing. He is taking care of. I don't know if you knew it or not, but on Saturdays and Sundays at night for people who were disabled or hurt or injured or sick, Joe would go to their homes and take his time and energy to go there and cut their hair, and for free, just to say hello, keep in touch. So these are the things that make this great borough what it is today. So, Joe, on behalf of, there's 2 things that Joe loves. I mean, there's a few things that Joe loves: his business, his family, his customers. But
Don't drink all of
You should have gotten it right.
I got Joe's 2 favorite things, which I have to remember, is Scotch. So I try to find a 60-year-old bottle of Scotch, but I would have to buy like 320 years. But so I got you the limited edition of the Johnny Walker Green because Joe loves his Scotch, and the other thing that Joe loves the most is your popcorn. So, on behalf of myself, my family, who 4 generations that have been here, starting with my oldest Christopher, down to my youngest Ryan, and everybody else that's been here. Joe, congratulations on 60. I'd like to see you for 70 and 80 and 90, but keep up the good work, keep that sense of humor, and really, there's nobody that takes more pride in his barrel than he does. And he did give you a foundation. He moaned and groaned. So,
From me or him?
well, going back to my stories, going back to walking stories of walking the beat one day. I'm walking the beat one day, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, here comes Jodi the first day driving with her license, and she almost ran me over. And I was over 3 feet onto the curb. I mean, onto the sidewalk. So
I probably had a package on.
So, on behalf of that, you know, and everybody here, Joe, God bless, bro. God bless.
Kind of want to stay sitting. There's another thing that you still are, or we are. We're still Mets fans, and they're still horrible. But as long as they keep beating the Yankees. But also, on behalf of the New Jersey Legislature and Assemblyman Bramnick, Assemblywoman Munoz, Senator Kane, this is a joint legislative resolution recognizing your 60 years in service to Roselle Park. So, you want me to read it?
Yes.
Yeah? Joint legislative resolution by Senator Kane, Assemblyman Bramnick, and Assemblywoman Munoz. Whereas the Senate and General Assembly of the state of New Jersey are pleased to salute and commend Joe and Jodi's Barbershop, a highly esteemed member of the Garden State business community, upon the auspicious occasion of its 60th anniversary, and whereas Joe and Jodi's Barbershop has served the citizens of Roselle Park with distinction by offering an array of hairstyling services for men, women, and children for the past 6 decades, and whereas, in addition to the high-quality talent of its employees, Joe and Jodi's Barbershop has been especially appreciated for its active involvement within the community and facilitating such praiseworthy initiatives as its yearly Christmas toy drives for those in need, and whereas by repeatedly demonstrating an uncommon degree of dedication to their fellow citizens, the associates and leaders of Joe and Jodi's Barbershop have earned for themselves a measure of respect and admiration, and whereas within all spheres, Joe and Jodi's Barbershop has established a model to emulate and set a standard of excellence towards which others might strive. And whereas it is altogether proper and fitting for this legislator to pause in its deliberations to recognize Joe and Jodi's Barbershop and to affirm its importance to the people of Roselle Park, Union County, and this state. Now therefore, be it resolved by the Senate and General Assembly of the state of New Jersey that this legislator hereby honors Joe and Jodi's Barbershop upon the Felicious? Use some big words in the state. Occasion of its 60th anniversary, pays tribute to its meritorious record of service, leadership, and commitment, and extends sincere best wishes for its continued success and vigor in all the years to come. And be further resolved that a duly authenticated copy of this resolution, signed by the Senate President and the Assembly Speaker, and attested by the State Secretary and the Assembly Clerk, be transmitted to Joe and Jodi's Barbershop. Signed, Stephen M. Sweetie, President of the Senate, and Craig J. Coughlin, Speaker of the General Assembly. Who's taking the mic now? Would you like to say a few words?
Oh, yeah. I want to thank you all, and you say you're paying me a compliment today. I should pay you people a compliment. Without you, I had no business. And it's working very, very good. This young lady, I went to her house many, many times to cut her father's hair. And you did a tremendous job with your father, you really did. This chubby little guy over here, he was in my store more in the winter. When they made him a sergeant, then he would come in for a while. Then when he found out he wasn't that big, he came back again, he came back again. But he's a beautiful man, and they say many, many times, if you had to pick one man to be in a foxhole with, that's the man, there's no doubt about it. And my daughter, my grandkids, my Karen, where Karen is around you, I want to thank you very, very much. Thank you all. Thank you again.
Unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. Like a song of love that clings to me. All of you does things to me never before. Has someone been more unforgettable in every way? And forevermore, that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I'm unforgettable too. Dance with me. Every way, and forevermore, that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that we are unforgettable too. Congratulations.